So welcome to Sam, content creator man. Don't believe the hype. Obviously, I don't know what I'm doing with these tip videos, do I? I'm going to tip up today, and then I'll probably, because I promised people, and then unless the videos do extraordinarily well, then I'll just post my tips on community posts, because it's a lot of effort and I don't want to tank my channel like with bad views and bad likes and that when it's doing so well. Let's get into the tips. So welcome everybody to my Cheltenham tips video, and I know what you're thinking, Sam, you look like a tramp, and I've tried my best. I know it's Cheltenham, I think I've just got that trampy look about me. So anyway, finally Cheltenham is here. We deserve some luck, don't we? Watch the last episode. We deserve some luck. I've got to be honest, I'm not going into this Cheltenham with the confidence I went into Cheltenham last year. But let's get the important stuff out of the way. Yes, I have a beard. I know I look sexier clean shaven. I have been clean shaven for weeks if you've seen me out on them streets. Still got no action now. So I've grew my beard, but I'm not going to shave in my lucky moustache until I have a bad day at Cheltenham. I'm keeping some of my powder dry. So is everyone praying I have a bad day now? Sending me bad vibes so I can get my tash shaved in? So anyway, I'm going to keep this as short as possible. This is day one. These are some of the bets I'm taking. So the festival opens with a Supreme Novice at 1:30. It's a grade 1, 75k to the winner. Shock, horror. Willie Mullins and Paul Townend, the favourite. I'm actually backing that horse though, Tully Hill. Should have backed it anti-post. I nearly backed it about a week ago. But it's a Dutch. The Artful Duchess shows his face early in these races. So yeah, I've Dutched Tully Hill at 4.3 and Slade Steel at 6.5. I think it's pretty tough to separate these two horses, and Mystical Power is not far behind these two, in my opinion. I mean, without big improvement from the rest of the field, the winner should come from those three, I think. So obviously I've backed two. I think the winner comes from three. So probably safe to say Mystical Power probably easily wins this race. If you want a little bet, I wouldn't really recommend it. I'm not taking it, but Asian Master at 25-1. I don't think it's the worst bet in the world, is it? But like I say, this race should be won by the front of the market. Homemade smoothie. I'm a fucking... where does my powers end apart from being able to shave? I need to shave. So then we move on to the 2:10, which is the Arkle, or the Arkle Challenge Trophy Novices Chase, to give it its full name. This is a pretty competitive race. I'm just looking at my ratings when I look off screen because I haven't actually got a bet on this race. My bet nearly certainly comes from Gaelic Warrior, Illitet Tomps, or JPR1. Obviously, Illitet Tomps is a legend of the vlog, but I'm kind of thinking if Gaelic Warrior drifts out to 5.0, it's currently 4.5 last time I looked. Although I haven't even looked today, I looked last night. Might have been back now. Because I'm filming this on my phone, because my fucking laptop webcam's fucking dog shit. I look uglier than I do on this bloody camera, and that's not easy. If Gaelic Warrior goes out to 5.0, I think that's a good bet. Each way, like, I know you'll still lose a tiny bit backing it 4-1 each way, but this is a competitive race. I might take Illitet Tomps and Gaelic Warrior both each way. I mean, one of them's going to finish in the top 3, aren't they? I mean, it's impossible. Nearly impossible. Don't sue me when they fucking don't finish in the top 3. So then we move on to the 1450 at Cheltenham, the Ultimate. So what a race this should be. 23 runners, 3 mile 1 furlong, about 70k to the winner. This is a special race because I'm taking on the Irish. We're taking on the Irish. And honestly, we're not going to be able to take on the Irish too much at this fucking Cheltenham Festival. They are going to dominate. Well, Willie Mullins is going to dominate. So when we get a chance, when we get a sniff of a chance, we have got to take on the Irish at Cheltenham, haven't we? We're British. I've taken 4, and I just hope one of them's competitive, you know, going into the final couple of furlongs. Or it's going to be an annoying race if you back 4 and you can't even get them competitive at the end. The 4 I've backed, Eldorado Allen at 32.0. Now I know Eldorado Allen is not a good bet, but I just can't have him turning up and winning without me backing it. I think I know it's top weight, but it's decently handicapped in my opinion. Then we've got Trelawn, ridden by Harry Cobden, Kim Bailey trained. You know, anybody who watches my vlog will know Harry Cobden owes me one. He owes me one. That's blatant to see. Next one is Twig at 28. We took Trelawn at 9.6. Next bet is Twig at 28.0. Basically the same as Eldorado Allen, this one. I know it's not a great bet, but the price at 28's, I think it's drifted a little bit as well. I just think it's too good to turn down. I can't have it winning and not backing it. It's Cheltenham at the end of the day. 23 runners are probably going to go to post or somewhere close to that. You know, it's Cheltenham. Things are going to happen, aren't they? So we don't want to miss out on something that we think's got a squeak. And I took Victorino at 26.0, 25 to 1 basically. Out of the 4, I think this is the best one just because the price is 25 to 1. That's crazy to me. If I was going to play it and you want to copy my bets, which I wouldn't exactly recommend copying my bets, they should probably more help you with your study. But if I was going to take 2 each way, it'd be Victorino and Trelawney. I think you're bound to, you should get a run for your money with them two. Are you with me or against me in this race? Let's have your comments down for every race. I'm going to look stupid. I want you lot to look stupid as well in the comments. Can't just be me looking stupid all the time. That's not fair. Then we move on to the 3:30, which we all know has been destroyed because our UK banker's not in it. There's not a lot to say, is there? I mean, Constitution Hill didn't even open up the race. State Man should piss it. It's gonna be hard to have a bet, although I am trying to have a bet in every race at Cheltenham, but I haven't got a bet for this race yet. I'm thinking maybe State Man and then have a couple of like forecasts, you know, Irish Point, maybe just Irish Point. I need to look further into my ratings, but yeah, that's what I'm thinking at the minute. But you'd be a brave man, braver than me, to back against State Man. So then we move on to the 4:10, which is the Mares Hurdle, and Lossiemouth is a massive odds-on favourite, about 1.70 recording this video. I mean, we're gonna have to take on Lossiemouth here. I don't want to, but I want to have a bet in every race, and I can't be backing Lossiemouth at 1.70, can I? So I'm probably gonna have to lay her. I think all I can do with Lossiemouth is lay her, close my eyes, hope for the best, and hope she doesn't get the distance. I've heard a few people say she won't stay, poet. But honestly, I don't see the evidence for that. I mean, she's finished the races strongly, and I can't see anything in the sire stats to tell me she won't get 2.5 miles. I mean, there's just nothing I can see that would indicate that she won't stay. But I'm a degenerate gambler, so I'm still gonna probably lay her. So the penultimate race is the Boodles Juvenile Handicap. Nice £45,000 for the winner. But it goes without saying, this is a tough nut to crack, isn't it, this race? This race has genuinely given me a headache. I've kind of had to rush it because I'm trying to get this video out. I have no idea what this fucking video is going to look like. I probably won't do one tomorrow unless this does well. But yeah, we've got 24 runners. They're all 4-year-olds. All have limited experience. In fact, over half of them are running in a handicap for the first time. It's actually harder than I originally thought. Now I'm relaying it back to you. But I do love a race which is 6 to 1 to the field, which this is. So there's value in there. You've just got to find it. Insider knowledge would be nice here, but I don't have any. Nobody talks to me. But insider knowledge would be nice to know, oh, this horse is going to improve. And then I could have a look at it on my ratings and be like, oh, that's a nice bet. But we don't have that. The winner of the race is more than likely going to be a decent improver, isn't it? I mean, there's not even that much Class 1 experience in this race, so it's a tough one. But from my study, Melantino? Is it Melantino? I don't even know the trainer, to be honest. But it's John Joe O'Neill Jr. on board. But it's been well found in the market. It's 6 to 1 already. I'm going to get it in a Dutch. I'm going to Dutch it. So I'm going to Dutch Melantino, because obviously I'm the Artful Dutcher, and the Artful Dutcher needs to Dutch. But what I will say, disclaimer, I think you probably have as much success as me in this race just picking your favourite horse on its name. I think it's that tough, this race. But the 4 the Artful Dutcher will be Dutching is Melantino, Liari, Endarwi and Korea des Blazers. Now, I really do apologise for my pronunciation there, but blame the bloody Irish. The Irish horses look so easy to pronounce on paper, and then when you come to say the words out of your mouth, it's just like, the bloody Irish. Blame the Irish and how they name their horses. I think they do it to piss us English off. Right, so finally we're getting to the last race of the day. This is the 5:30. It's the Amateur Jockeys Novice Chase. I'll be swimming in money or tears by this point. I don't really mind which one. having the Lay King show his face for the last bet of the day though. Only good things can happen, can't it? I haven't even told you I'm laying. I'm laying this race, and I'm laying Corbett's Cross. Now, go back and watch the last episode of the vlog if you haven't already. Corbett's Cross shows his face in that video. I do think Corbett's Cross obviously has a good chance in this race, but I've laid it at 3.1. I think that's a good lay. I'll be fucking shocked if it goes off lower than 3.1 on the day. Absolutely shocked. It's already in a bit of profit. It's up to about 3.25. But absolutely shocked if it goes off lower than 3.1. I won't be shocked if it wins. I'll just be shocked if it goes off lower than 3.1 what I've laid it at. I would have had Embassy Gardens as favourite. I mean, call me a goddamn nut job. Tell me I'm losing my tiny little mind. But I would have Embassy Gardens as favourite in this race. Blows your mind, doesn't it? Blows your mind. I mean, I nearly backed Embassy Gardens, but as I was looking through it, I thought Kilbeg King, Salvador Ziggy, and Henry's Friend all had a chance. So that's how we ended up laying Corbett's Cross. And like I said, I'll be shocked if we're not in profit come post time. Right, so that's it for this Cheltenham horse racing tips video. I know it's shit. Who cares? I won't do it tomorrow unless it does phenomenal, which it's not going to, let's be honest. I'm just sat here talking shit. But what I will do tomorrow, unless this video does well, and I'm not putting pressure on you, I'm saying to myself, I don't have to do this again tomorrow unless it does well, because I don't want to tank my channel with a shit video, shit likes, shit views. Can't tank my channel. Like, YouTube sees shit like that and be like, oh, it's dying channel. So yeah, what I will do if I don't do one of these videos tomorrow for day 2, I'll still put all my tips just in a community post and on Twitter. So I'll still post most of my bets. It just probably won't be a video. So I'll see you probably in the next episode now, because I can't see this doing well. I don't know why I'm having a Mexican standoff with you, kind of with myself. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. Let's all have a good Cheltenham. Write your naps and your lays in the comments below. Let me slag them off. If you're going to slag me off, I need to slag you guys off too. Big up to Cheltenham. We're going to smash it, or we're going to cry. But either way, that'll be a good day. Poet, goodbye.
I was born to be free.